We interrupt this regularly scheduled vlog to let you know that we have updated our privacy policy. Your privacy is very important to us, and we have decided that we are going to, of our own free will, update our privacy policy and let you know that we are going to keep your data way more private than we had been before this. Now, if you're anything like me, you have been getting email after email after email from all of the services that you use that say, we're updating our privacy policy, our terms of services are changing. And there's one very specific reason that you're getting all of these. You're probably sick of them because really, honestly, none of us ever read this, even though we probably should. And you see, as of today, May 25th, a new law went into effect in Europe called the General Data Privacy Regulation, or the GDPR. Now, the GDPR is a brutal piece of legislation that states that anybody in the EU has the right to refuse for any online entity to collect information on them, to ask any online entity what information they have collected on them, and to demand that any entity online that has collected information from them delete it within a given time period. So what that means for anybody in the European Union is that they can ask Facebook, what do you know about me? And I want you to delete everything that you know about me. And they can make the same request of Google. They can make the same request of Tumblr. They can make the same request of any entity, any web service that serves users in the European Union. Now, what's interesting is that this is forced, in most circumstances, all of the internet providers or all of the internet services that we normally use to have this cascading effect where now they have to update their privacy policies to tell you what they collect and what they do with that data. And really, quite honestly, I'm kind of divided on this. On the one hand, I was in a scramble at Yahoo and at Oath to make sure that we were GDPR compliant. And it was tough. I know what my colleagues are going through right now to put this new law into effect, to put the regulation in their systems into effect around this new law. On the other hand, Facebook, Twitter, Google, even Apple probably has not kept our data as safe as they should, and are using it for purposes that we have no clue as to what they are. So, you know, all of you that use Facebook or probably know that they use your Facebook feed to serve ads against you. But did you know that that data is available to people outside of Facebook as well? It was up until just recently. And someone could target you on some third-party site based on the Facebook data that Facebook had gathered. The question as to whether or not that's right or wrong is probably one that we will never have an answer to. But it is not awful or terrible that the European Union is tightening privacy restrictions. On the other hand, the penalties for violating GDPR are sharp. Up to 4 to 5% of your revenue, not your profit, your revenue. So for a company like Google or like Facebook, that is billions of dollars. And in fact, one activist leveled claims against Facebook, Instagram, and who else was it? The third property that Facebook owns, as well as the Android operating system from Google, to the tune of like $8.8 billion in terms of damages. That is ridiculous. No company should have to pay $8.8 billion for a privacy violation. But on the other hand, what we do know is that now we get to find out how serious the Europeans are about this regulation. Are they going to, in fact, enforce it? what are they going to do? And quite frankly, no one is ready for it. Not a single person. The regulators are not ready for it. The internet providers, the service providers for the internet, Facebook, Google, Yahoo, Oath, nobody is ready for it. Nobody is ready to contend with it. And it could wreak havoc across the entire internet while we try to contend with it. So that's the reason you're getting all of these privacy notifications, is because every single company, there's no longer, if you're on the internet, you don't just serve the United States or North America or North and South America. You serve the whole world. And the European Union has legislated the internet now. And there's really nothing that the internet providers can, that the service providers can do about it except comply. So there you have it. That's why you've been getting so many privacy policy notifications. I hope that now you have a greater appreciation for it, and I will see you later.